Hi, welcome back to the More YouTube channel. It's Chris back with my rant stroke thought of the day. Really quick thought, this is a positive one at that. Yes, it's happened. Lewis Hall has got his first senior England call-up. Buzzing for Lewis Hall. Well deserved as well. I would have been absolutely shocked if he'd been admitted from this squad. He's been brilliant for Newcastle United. And name me a better English left-back who's currently playing in the Premier League or any league for that matter. And I don't think you can name one, to be brutally honest with you. So it's great for Lewis Hall. And what does it mean for this young player? He's had such a brilliant trajectory this year so far. We all asked where the hell he was, why wasn't he playing, everything else. He's come back into the squad, he's come back into the starting lineup, but he's made the left-back spot his own for Newcastle United. He's fixed any kind of defensive naivety that he had previously. He looks assured, he looks great on the ball. That was never in question, really, his ability to use the ball, move forward and be a dangerous threat in the attacking third. It was always the defensive capabilities that seemed to be Lewis Hall's biggest area of development, but he seems to have sorted that out with help of Eddie Howe and Newcastle United coaching staff, and it's really made him a fantastic left back, really, and at such a young age too. 20 years old, he can really make that left back spot his own, not just for club but also for country with this opportunity as well. So it's brilliant for Lewis Hall to get the chance to shine in England's team. I really hope he gets some game time. I hate it when players get called up to the squad and they just sit on the bench and do fuck all. This kid deserves to have a start. Carsley has to give him a chance because England are so disproportionately balanced on that side. They've tried right backs at left back. They've tried centre halves at left back. We all know that don't work, doesn't it? But I just think for Lewis Hall, a naturally left-footed player on that left-hand side with the quality and the ability that he has, he's represented England all through the different age groups as well. He was brilliant for the under-21s not too long ago. They're setting up goals as well at international level. Regardless of the age group, it's still international football with all the pressures that come with that. So I'm really excited to see Lewis Hall get his chance for England and hopefully start a game or two, and he can obviously show exactly what he can do. And I think if he performs well, I think he'll make that left-back spot his own. I really do. Bad news for Tino Livramento and Nick Pope, actually, which I'm really flabbergasted at how Nick Pope doesn't get in that England squad. He's had another good start of the season for his great shot-stopping ability, assured, confident goalkeeping. And England aren't exactly blessed with loads of goalkeepers, so I don't know what the fuck is going on by dropping Nick Pope. I mean, this will be a squad. I don't know how many squads Carsley's got left before Thomas Tuchel comes in, but I'd be shocked if Nick Pope isn't back in the squad when Tuchel's the England manager, because there isn't a great level of selection to choose from. Jordan Pickford, for me, I just don't think he's England's number one at all. I think Nick Pope is England's best goalkeeper, to be brutally honest with you. The rest of the keepers behind him, Henderson and the rest, Johnston, they're not as good as Nick Pope. So for me, Nick Pope should be starting for England, never mind being omitted from squads. And Tino Livramento is not in the squad. Or Anthony Gordon is, obviously. He's a real England regular now, Anthony Gordon, so it's great to see for him. But with Tino, he's only really started to come back into a game over the last couple of games. I think he's looked a little bit off it this season. At times he's been caught out. His touch hasn't been great. Despite that blistering pace that he has, he's looked a little bit suspect this season. So I'm not massively surprised that Tino's been omitted from this squad. But Carsley obviously likes him. He called him up last time because he managed him in the under-21s. And I'm pretty sure Thomas Tuchel will be coming to St James's Park as a regular to watch these young lads playing. And it's great that Newcastle can offer a pathway to international football now. That shows you how far we've come as a club. Players used to leave us to go and play for England. Andros Townsend obviously left us when we got relegated because he wanted to keep his England space, and that probably still would be the case if we were to be relegated, but I don't think we're anywhere close to that these days. But we've actually got players now who can get in the England squad. For years you couldn't get in the England squad when you were a Newcastle player. Jamal Lascelles and John Sheldon and Rafa Benitez were brilliant and both deserved call-ups and didn't get them. So it's good to see that the young players are getting a chance to shine. I think if Louis Miley gets some regular game time too, he very well might get an England call-up as well if he plays the way we know he can. But brilliant for Lewis Hall, this. I'm buzzing for him. I really think he deserves his space in that squad. The left-back area is a huge opportunity for Lewis Hall. And I think he'll grab it with both hands. I really, really do. I think he'll put in the performances that we know he's capable of. And it'll only help make him a better player for Newcastle United as well. But let us know in the comments below, guys, what you think about Lewis Hall getting called up to England squad. Do you think it's just cause? Do you think it's about bloody time? Are you excited to see him in an England shirt, or could you not give a shit and you'd rather he was at home staying fit for Newcastle? We always like to hear from you. Drop a comment and like the video, guys. Help get us to 9,000. We're nearly there, a couple of hundred away. Get us there, recommend us to family and friends, and we'll auction off that brilliant blue retro McEwen shirt from the Keegan era as a prize when we get to 9k. Have a belter. We'll be back with some content, match previews and post-match for the game against Forest this weekend. The return of Elliot Anderson. celebrated his birthday last couple of days. So happy birthday, Elliot. Have a crap game on Sunday, please. But yeah, keep it evermore, guys. Smash the like, help the channel grow. We'll catch you soon. Cheers.